Hey everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of our Cities Skylines After Dark Let's Play. Episode 13 today, and just looking out over our city, our residential area. And yep, so our city's going quite well. Jump into the game, or jump out of there. And what we've got to deal with. Okay, I'm just going to run the game on 2-speed at the moment. So everything's going quite well. So as we sort of seen in the last episode, traffic is going relatively okay. We've got the metro set up, we've got a passenger train line set up as well. Some bus services, the buses aren't doing a whole lot. Usage is dropping as well, which is a bit of a bummer, but metro's up to around about 2,000, which is not too bad. We've got this new industrial area out over here, which is good. Given we've got a bit more industrial demand, I'm actually going to start zoning some of this area. Even though they are sort of lacking workers, I think that's not really sort of specific to this area. It's just sort of a general issue that we've got at the moment, and something we're just going to have to basically wait out. Because we do have sort of transport out to here, and I mean, it's getting a relatively decent amount of use, so they can get out here if they want to. But yeah, I just think it's sort of a bit of a wider problem that only new people is going to fix. So I set up some of that. That will deal with some of our industrial demand, a little bit of commercial, but I'm not actually going to zone anything yet. I'm not going to zone until it comes up a little bit further. So we rezoned a bunch of stuff here into high density residential. So look at our zoning. We really only got these three rows out here around our city that is now at low density. So I think I'm going to continue rezoning some of that in. It will bump up our population quite quickly, but that's fine. So what we're going to do now is we've got a few gaps over there. So we're going to dezone all this through here, like so. It's a bit unfortunate we can't use like the paintbrush thing because it's all sort of fragmented, so it won't really do any good. So we're just going to do that and make sure we haven't missed any spots. Going to dezone all these low density along here and then rezone them into high density. And I actually think I'm going to do this as well. So we dezone all of that and then start rezoning it all back in as high density. So make sure we haven't missed anything, and we're going to take off that little bit corner there. There we go. And fix it up. Cool. So that's quite good. So get the game running again, and they'll all disappear and rezone into high density, which is good. Yeah, so I think everything's going along pretty well. We've got heaps of money. Don't really have a whole lot that we can spend it on. Like we could sort of, I guess, go into some more transport, maybe taxis, given that we're getting a few more tourists. Although it's not a huge, it's only 70 a week, so it's not really a great deal of tourism there. Maybe we should look at setting up some extra bus lanes. The ones we've got really aren't working that well, so I'm a little bit reluctant to do it because I'm not really sure we're getting a whole lot of value for money. But maybe if I do it a little bit better, maybe that will, maybe that'll help. So actually, might try a few little experiments. So because generally, like I mentioned, buses don't really do a whole lot for me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up a bus lane. So it's going to start. Well, actually, it won't start there. It'll start over. Where's it going to start? Maybe just do something. We're going to set one up here. So we go from there. We're just going to go from there just to here. So this is going to be like a really simple little bus route, and then we're going to come back and complete the line there. Cool. So what we're going to do now, so what line was that actually? If you jump into it, where's our transport screen there? No, this one. So this is bus line 7, I believe. Actually, have a look up here, it's easy to have a look. Bus line 7, okay. So we let that run for a while and actually sort of have a look at how many buses and people are actually using bus line 7, which is this one. So it looks like we've got the bus there coming through. Nope. So that one, that's bus line 7 there. Cool. Bump the speed up to 3. So 16 people on that one. It comes around, goes up and drops off over there. And there's hardly anyone on that one, and on that one. Sometimes I think that the problem is that there's too many buses on the lines. Like you can't really, as far as I can tell, well, I know that the number of buses on the line is determined by its length, not by necessarily stops and things like that. And sometimes I feel there's just too many buses on a line to actually, compared to how many people are actually, going places. So yeah, and we've got 5 buses on this line here. First one's chockers, the second one is half full, third one It's got nothing on it, and this one's got hardly anything on it, and same with that one there. So I just think there's just too many buses on that line. Like, it doesn't need to be that many. I'd rather sort of almost have it build up, build up a little bit more, and maybe that would help it out. So I'm not sure. Like I said, I really don't know the best way to set up buses, whether you sort of should have big long lines, which don't really seem to work for me in the future, or like in the past, or whether we should have sort of like just one-stop ones, like really simple ones going for specific areas and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. What we actually may do is, as another little example, another little test, what we might do, we might set up one, we might go from there to there, to maybe there, and then up to there, and then we're going to come to the, where, there, we're going to come to the metro. So I'm going to see if maybe people want to actually go to the metro. Or not, and then we're going to come basically back around. So we're going to go to there, and then there, and then there, and then finish off the line there. That one, I assume, is going to be bus line 8. Yeah, 8. So 7, 8, we're going to keep an eye on 7, 8, see how they go, see if they're being used, and that'll sort of give me a little bit of an indication. So bus line 8 is obviously has a lot more stops. Bus line 7 is just basically one stop, or 2 stops really. So yeah, see how that goes. Commercial's coming up a little bit, but not very fast. I'm just going to sort of leave it for a little bit. 27.5 population, increasing at 139 a week, which is quite good. All of our services are good, so lots of fire coverage, a little bit lax over here, so maybe we should put one down over there, given we've got quite a bit of money. So you may do that, may just put down another fire station. I might put one down just there. There we go. Police coverage is absolutely fine, which is good. Hospital coverage is good. 68% health, which is not amazing actually. Maybe we should put down, if we've got another hospital over, maybe we should put another hospital down over here. I could be overkill, but like we sort of said, we've got heaps of money, so money's not an issue for us. So we can put that one down there. See if that actually sort of helps raise our average health, which it has, so it's up to 69 now. Up to 70, yeah, so it must do. I suppose it's just, more capacity, more people and that kind of stuff, so... Cool. Like we said, traffic is pretty good, really. Noise pollution's fine, fire safety is good, crime rate's good, lots of jails. Land value is definitely very high through the central, through here now, which is good. So we've got that's a university, our high school, and our graveyard is definitely sort of lowering it through there, but it's not really affecting the outlying areas, so... All through there is basically as rich as it can get, so very, very expensive area through there, which is probably good for us, so that's good. The average land value is up to 37, so I think it was only 1 or 2 episodes ago, it was actually down at 32, so it's definitely increased quite quickly, which is good. Lots of leisure. Probably need another leisure area over here, maybe. So might put one of those down. So what are we going to do? What are we going to put down? We are going to put down a plaza. I don't think we've actually used one of these yet. So where can we put it? Where is a good spot? What about there? No, there. Right, there it is. Cool, so that should give all these areas access to leisure. Do these places, I suppose these places probably need, like businesses and offices and stuff need access to leisure too, don't they? Like in their lunch breaks and stuff. Maybe we should put down some leisure stuff here. Interesting. Interesting. What about there? Can we put one there? Not there. Not there. We can actually put one there. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to put one there. We're going to put one there. And we're going to put one there. So there we go. So why isn't that given access through there? Interesting. Alright, I'm going to put one on there. And also there. Cool, so I guess it gives people a good place to go on their lunch breaks and stuff, and the office workers and the commercial, the shop workers, all that kind of stuff. So, how's traffic looking over here? I think it's looking pretty good. It's definitely not sort of overdone or anything. Lots of abandoned buildings, but I think that's just something that we can't really do anything about at the moment. Traffic is okay through here. It looks a little bit better than what it was before, not quite as congested. Definitely very busy through there. 28,500 population, so increasing quite quickly, as we mentioned, which is good. I think everyone's really happy. So we've got 86% residential, 75 commercial, 97 on office, that's amazing, and 89 on industrial, so everyone is quite happy, which is good. So what is wrong with these people? Why can't you be happier? Why aren't you happy? What have I done? Is it me? I don't know really. Don't know what their problem is. So just going to ignore them. Don't know, so I don't care. Levels. So basically all our residential are the maximum. Lots of our commercial, our offices. Offices do take a lot longer to upgrade. Needs to be covered by more services apparently, but that's just going to take a little bit of time to do. Our industrial areas, they're all like they're all the same level. They don't upgrade. Well, these ones don't. Any specialised ones don't. I think normal industry does. I think normal industry upgrades, but I think specialised industry does not. So that's fine. So look at our population. So it definitely comes in, guys. Like I'm not sure if you guys remember, but through this area, sort of in the bottom half of our city, we had a lot of black buildings, which indicates dominated by seniors. But now it's all up here, so obviously these ones, some of the seniors have died off and have been sort of regenerated, and now it's sort of moved up to this area, so it is quite interesting how the game actually sort of regenerates. Or, it goes in cycles, so it actually sort of mimics a lot of that, real world stuff, so... so birth rate and death rate actually probably a lot closer than what they should be, which is quite interesting, so... Maybe we need to sort of keep expanding our high density so we get some more people into the city. New blood and all that kind of stuff, so... Maybe that helps, guys. I don't know. So what we're going to do, just for the fun of it, we're going to dezone this, rezone it back in like that, and then all through here. That into there, that, and then all this along here, and then rezone it to there, I think, and then all through here like this. That, and then rezone it all into high density residential. So make sure we've fixed everything. There we go, and yeah, that should be okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there we go. That's okay. That's good. Cool. So, oops, that was an alarm. Ignore that. And there we go. So they're all sort of fixing up. Getting some commercial, but it's not too bad. I'm going to leave it a little bit longer. Industrial's okay for the moment as well, I think, given that we've got a lot of demand, but we've got a lot of capacity through here as well. So unemployment's still at 3%, so definitely think that for our size of our industry and offices and commercial and stuff, we need more workers. So I think maybe focus on increasing our population. So it's actually up at 300 a week, so it's increasing quite rapidly, which is good for us. So I think we need more workers. Just sort of considering our unemployment rates, which is at 3%, which is good, but it means we've got no extra. I think we're probably better off to have extra rather than not enough, which is what we look like we have at the moment. So that's why I'm not going to put down any more commercial and industrial, because we've actually got capacity. So given that we've got capacity, we don't really want to sort of just keep increasing it, because we're going to be running in the same old problem. Definitely very busy through here. I don't really think putting down another cargo thing is going to help, although maybe if we put one here it'll help. I don't know. Like I said last episode, I think it was, I haven't really used like multiple cargo trains or multiple cargo terminals, so maybe it does help. Alright, we're going to try it. We're going to put it down just for sort of an experiment, guys. We're going to get rid of this, and we're going to rezone or sort of bring it in probably in here further, and then we'll put our cargo straight in there. So we're actually going to just build it right off the main line. So what are we going to do? We're going to put down just a road there, like parallel along like that. Then we're going to put down a cargo train terminal to there. Then we're going to hook up into here like that, and then this is going to be a little bit tight, but into there. Just check that the connections are fine. So that one's fine, and that one's fine too. Then we're going to grab some roads and hook up into there. We just need to run some power, obviously, so we're actually going to run it straight across the water. To there, and also a water line, so we're going to run that from here as well. There we go. Leave this for a little while, and then we'll come back, see if it's being used much, and then see if it's sort of affected. If it's taken away, if it's just going to take away from here, well, it's the pointless having it. But if it's going to give basically like a second option, that could be quite good. May need actually a turning circle, so because if you assume like a lot of the full trucks are going to be coming through here, it means then they're going to have to turn across traffic, which is going to basically slow it up, which may not sort of help. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this out. And we are going to put down a turning circle. Or a roundabout. I suppose you can call it a turning circle, roundabout, you can call it whatever you want really. There. And then we're going to hook it up into our roads again. That, and like that, and then like that. So there we go, how does that work? Yeah, seems to work okay. Because it means if they're coming here, they can sort of come around the roundabout and then in. And they won't sort of hold up traffic as much, I hope. So we're starting to get a few come in. Alright, we'll just leave that for a while, see how it goes. Come back to it a bit later. Still lagging on population, but still only at 3%, so definitely need more people, I think. Given that we're basically at 1,000 extra population than we were when last time we checked, and we still only got 3% unemployment. I suppose if you think about it, the longer the game runs, like if you don't sort of expand for a while, your senior percentage is going to build up a lot, which means I'm not sure like what the age gaps here. Like, can young adults work, or can only adults work? I'm not sure. Probably only adults. You would think maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah. So maybe it's our population is just sort of getting older, which is why our unemployment rate isn't working. Because you think seniors probably don't work. Yeah. So maybe that's the problem there. Definitely getting us like a lot more families through here, which is good, I guess. Younger workforce. Which is interesting, so cool, alright. That's good. Oh wow, look at this. Oh no, why is this happening? Oh, that's right, oh dear. Why is that happening? Because I stuffed it up, that's why. Now all our commercial stuff's stopping here because we actually got rid of this line, which is a massive error by me. But that's okay, we shall resolve it. So what we're going to do, bring that there, come over, and then down again. I'm actually going to bring it up over here and come into there, and then also into, can we do it into there? That one's okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's going to be very busy here just for a little while, but so it's really clogged up. Oh dear, look at that, it's a standstill because I stuffed it up. Oh dear, alright, we're going to get actually naughty. So we should get rid of all of those, which is really bad of me. But I think just to clear it. Gee, guys, why didn't someone say something? I suppose because it's not online stream, so no one could. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, okay, so this is a commercial one. Yeah, that's good. So now they're coming into here, which is what they should do. And these ones are all coming back in. Look at them all. It's crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. So they're actually all loading back up here, and then they're going to come in here. Which I suppose makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, so there we go. They're all coming back out there now. And another one. Cool, so that should have cleared up that, yeah, there you go. That's cleared up all that demand there, which is good. Cool. Oh, they're still coming in there though. I suppose it will take a bit of time, like the off map. I suppose the trigger that sort of decides to bring those people in there, but it's going to take a bit of time to regenerate, isn't it? So a lot of our not enough worker things are fixed over here, so like a fair few of them. So I suppose that's because our population is increasing quite quickly. So nearly up to 30,000 now, which is cool. So we hit our next milestone, guys, quite soon. So we get a new area. We actually get access to ships, because that's going to be quite cool. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy this area. We're going to set up, I think, maybe a cargo terminal along here. Probably on this shore somewhere. Then what we may do is we may sort of basically redo our entire rail cargo network. Just thinking. Because basically what we do, we're probably going to want to try and encourage to ship out as much via ship as much as possible. Or export as much via ship as possible, because obviously ships have huge capacity. even compared to rail. So if we can do that, that would be, that's going to be really good. So we probably have to completely redesign this and maybe do one of two things: build a highway through from here, actually build a highway all the way through to our cargo area, and then also actually set up dedicated rail networks. So set up a dedicated rail line to come into here, and also from maybe over here as well, and over here when we eventually expand there. Don't know, you guys. We'll see how it goes. So this is getting, a bit of use, not a huge amount of use, but some, I guess. The rail connections are okay, aren't they? Yeah, they're fine. So it's getting some use. Suppose it's better than nothing. This is still getting heaps of use, so it doesn't look like it's taken away from there. So, yeah, this is still quite busy, but definitely acceptable. Nearly 30,000 population, guys. So it's like a milestone, I guess. With a milestone that we've hit. So check out our public transport, 2,000 using Metro, so a fair few people using our buses actually now, so it's jumped up nearly 200. Well, actually it has jumped up 200, just for those 2 extra lines we set up, so that's quite interesting. Alright, we're going to check out these lines now that we're here. So what we're going to do, we're going to click on this one. So weekly passengers, 90 residents, 1 tourists, for 5 vehicles. So 3 5's 15, so we've got 150 capacity. For there, so using a bit over half capacity, 35% car trips saved, which is, I guess, is pretty good. And this is 8, no, it's 5, so what is this, 7, 8, there we go. So this has got 11 vehicles, so that's, 333 capacity, only for 165, but it is saved 46% car trips saved. And it looks like it's sort of increased usage over the metro there as well, so, yeah, I guess that's okay. Interesting. So what we're going to do, just for kicks, we are going to set up where's our little, that's not it, what's that there? It's a train line. Why is that sitting there? What on earth is that? Train line. I suppose you can set up, you've got multiple networks on the one line, you can actually set up like different, how on earth does that work? Interesting. Alright, we won't worry about that. Where's our buses? There's our buses. Cool. So, what are we going to do? We're going to set one up right there. Then we're going to come up into there, and then just back again. It's fine. Then we're going to set up one, not there, I think there, which comes straight up into there. Stop there and come back. There we go. I'm not sure if that's helping a whole lot, but so using 42 buses a week, which is not all that much, I guess. Cool. So commercial demand's definitely sort of keep increasing. So what I think we're going to do, unemployment rate's still not up though. We're still sort of lacking workers over here. Maybe I'll leave it for a while. We're at 30,300, 30,500 guys, which is good. I'm actually going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it for a while. I'm going to leave it until it builds up. I want our high density residential to sort of fill out a bit more. Definitely got less sort of senior dominated buildings, which is quite good. Yeah, so that's pretty good. So we'll let it build up just a little bit more, maybe until around 31,500 or something. Then I'll start expanding out a bit more. Given we've got such a low unemployment rate, and we are sort of lacking some workers in some industrial areas, maybe we should do that. This one's not getting really a whole lot of use, is it, really? So unfortunately, you can't really, I'm not sure that you can actually see how much you're actually exporting out. So there's expenses, these are incomes, so they're not going to be there, are they? So what about here? Transport, no. Doesn't say cargo transport, does it? Is there anywhere else through here that's going to show us like how much we're actually shipping out? No, it's levels, wind, traffic, pollution, noise, crime, transport, population, outside connections, value, outside connections. Oh, here we go. $4,812. I'm going to assume that's tons a week. Importing 3,100. Importing goods, basically. Tourism 173 a week. Mostly medium and low. A bit of high. Wealth. Natural resources. Districts. Leisure. Unique buildings. Don't really have any unique buildings, do we? No. What unique buildings can we put down, guys? Maybe we put down some of these. It's going to attract some tourists and stuff, isn't it? So what have we got access to? We've got transport tower. Oh, that's quite cool. We've got a mall of moderation. We've got neighbourhood park, fountain of life and death. That was a bit intense. You've got a grand mall. Oh, we're going to put that down. We are so going to put the grand mall down. Where can we put it? Can we reduce some of this, maybe? About here somewhere. Maybe that'd be quite a good spot to put it. Maybe along there. Maybe there. That'd be quite cool. It's not really a good spot for like traffic purposes, but it does produce noise pollution, so maybe we shouldn't put it there. I suppose we're not going to get that like the happiness benefit as much from it. I suppose it's covers a fair bit, doesn't it? There we go. What else have we got? The transport tower. So we can build the space elevator after we build this. Put this down. So I think we put this over here somewhere. Can we fit it in there? Oh, not quite. Oh, we put it there, I guess. Or there, here. There we go. Cool. Large office buildings. This soaks up offices. This one. Shopping, so it gets visitors and tourists, which is cool. Alright, so there we go. Got a few unique buildings down. Quite good. Yeah, so everything's going quite well. It's definitely got more demand, like I mentioned, but unemployment's starting to come up a little bit, so that's quite good. Actually, we probably want a little bit more unemployment than what we've got at the moment, just because we want to start soaking up a lot of these workers. So all these icons are gone, so that's good. So obviously these are, well, there's one there, but obviously these are sort of filled up, and now we're sort of, it's back down to 3. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So seniors has definitely dropped now, so it was at 21%, now it's at 18%, so I think it's because we probably expanded. So maybe we didn't expand enough for a while. Maybe that's what happens, maybe we sort of just stagnated for a while, so our senior percentage built up because we didn't have sort of new blood coming into the city. So maybe that was sort of our problem that we had. So there's our districts, which is all good for the moment. Cool, everything's going well. Oh. Excuse the yawn, guys. Yeah, so unemployment's starting to come back up again, which is quite good. So I'm actually going to rezone a few more areas into high density. So through here, like this, to rezone all of this. I think I took a bit off over there, so just fix that. And also through here, and rezone all this as high density. There we go. Cool, so I'm going to take that off there like that. Because if you put down a bunch of like extra industry and commercial, we're just going to run into the same problem that we had, which was lack of workers, given we've got such a low unemployment rate. Definitely getting more births a week now as well. So I think that's probably what happened. Probably didn't expand. So our population, like we weren't getting new people in, so like, and then new people weren't having families and stuff. So then we weren't having as many babies, which means, and also like aging population. So birth rate dropped, and then you know, that's sort of what led us into problems. So it's quite a good lesson. So something that I haven't really come into contact with a whole lot before. So that's quite good. So at least we know now that we probably have to keep expanding, or at least you know, keep rezoning and, you know, making sure everything sort of keeps regenerating. So how's our traffic looking? So traffic is flowing along quite well. Definitely becoming more sort of orange areas through the city, which is just to be expected given that our population is increasing. This is going okay. Getting more usage through here, which is quite good, so that's good. So we want that basically. This is a bit of a nightmare. Very, very busy through there, but it is flowing, I guess. This is fine, it's busy. Oh, gee, that's not good. Right, what are we going to do there? We have to do something there. Maybe we're going to need like an actual dedicated intersection through there. Seems a little bit of a waste, but although maybe what we can do, maybe we can use the 401. Alright, what are we going to do? 29 minutes. Last thing we're going to do in this episode is we are going to try and fix this area. What we are going to experiment is putting down is using the where is it? The Timbo's Clover Mill interchange. So it is obviously, as you can see, a very large one, but I think it's going to be worth it. So what we're actually going to do, what we're going to aim to do is put it down at about there. The reason we're doing, like, that's enormous, but that's fine. Like, we don't really need that area for anything. It's just empty area anyway. The reason we are doing this is because it means that, like, we've obviously got the road coming up through here, but it means that we actually expand out this way as well, and this way. So we have a lot of highway access when we need it. So I think that maybe that's going to be good for the future. It's huge, isn't it? That's intense. That's massive. Anyway, it looks quite cool. So what we're going to do now, we are going to fix all this back up. We're going to bring our two-way road up here, probably just to there. Then what we're going to do, jump into our highways. Which one's which? So left, I assume. So this is going to come in this way. So we're going to come to, is that a highway? Yeah, it is. Is it? Yeah. Come to there, and then there, and then we're going to come to there, and then there. Look at that. Then we're going to fix this up. So this one comes through to there. This one comes through to there. And then this one as well. So this one's left, so this one comes to there. This one comes to there. So there we go, guys. Let this run for a little bit, see how it goes. Oh, power. Yeah, so we're going to need to... There we go, not that pretty, but that's fine, we can deal with that later. Ah, cool, that works heaps better. Look at that, they can actually sort of come through here, they don't have to come sort of into this area. So, if we look at our traffic now, look at that, 10 times better. Obviously a little bit slow through here, but that's probably to be expected. But this area is amazing, it's heaps better. Heaps better. Cool, alright, that's good. Maybe we can have a look at doing something like that over here. Really? I'm not sure. Don't know, guys. You have to think about this. It's going to be a big challenge that we're coming up against in around 600 population. Unemployment rate 5%, definitely coming back up, which is absolutely fantastic. Senior rate is down at 17%, which is also very good. So that's good. I think we're going to keep expanding our high density residential. So I think we're probably going to get around the maybe 35,000 mark for our big residential area before we have to be able to expand out this way. So the Grand Mall had 133 visitors, 20 tourists, and the Transport Tower had 133 visitors and 15 tourists, which is okay. Cool, so we're going to put a cut in here, guys. 32.5-minute episode, which is pretty good. So there we go, there's our city, building up quite nicely. And everything's going along quite well. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you do like the episode in the series, please subscribe and like the video. That would be enormously appreciated. And hope you've all had a wonderful day, and I'll see you all soon.